Hey, and welcome to this week's video. It's all about tracking the who, the what, the why and the where of tracking and how you're possibly missing out on progress and leaving it to guesswork, which is no good. You've heard the phrase, you're missing a trick. Well, you're missing a track. If you're not got these sort of things dialed in, know where they are, then you're just leaving it to guesswork, really. Some are more important than others, and we'll cover that in this quick video. I will not keep you any longer than I need to. Alright, so today's video I'm going to cover everything that you should be trying to get the best, most optimal results from your training, the things that you should be keeping an eye on, the things that you can sit in the back seat and not really worry about, but the main things is what will help us stay on track and ensure progress. Right. First things first, the easy one, we'll get that out of the way. The workouts, we're all using the app. We use the Train Heroic app, we track the weight, we track the sets, we track the rest times, we track the reps that we do. This helps us monitor the progress in the gym and when you're in your own gym, and it helps me adjust the programme as needed. And we know that we're getting stronger every week. If we just come in and we didn't track the weights and we didn't monitor these sort of things, we would just be leaving it to guess, well, what did you lift last week? No idea, right? So this is why we use the app to ensure consistency as well. Same order of workout, all that sort of stuff. So that's dead easy. The app does that for us. We don't need to do anything, we just need to tick the wee box. Next, steps. Look, some of you don't even have a watch and it's driving me mad. Some of you do have a watch and you don't wear the watch and it's also driving me mad. We need to know the movement that you're carrying out every day. We need to know how many steps you're getting, we need to know your sort of movement. If we don't know that and we're relying solely on your phone that's never in your pocket, or it's left on the desk at work and all these sort of things, probably not accurate. So we need to be investing. These are dead cheap nowadays. I know the Apple ones and the Garmin ones can be a wee bit more expensive if you want to be a bit more luxury, but Fitbit and the likes can be really, really inexpensive. So it's crucial that we know how many steps you're getting and what your movement's like. Alright, so please get a watch. Right, calories and protein is the big one. It's going to be the decider of whether you lose fat or you don't lose fat, or whether you gain weight or you don't gain weight. Calories is the main thing. Calories are number one when it comes to fat loss. We need to be using MyFitnessPal and NutriCheck to log those calories, and we need to be hitting that protein intake so to ensure we don't lose muscle and we stay full and all the benefits that protein have that come with us. This can't be left to guesswork. This can't be left to, oh, I think it's this, I think it's 500 calories, I'm not sure. We need to be putting it on a scale and we need to be weighing it and marking it down what we're eating, every single thing that goes in your mouth, right? Obviously, there is some occasions where if you go to a cafe, a restaurant, those kind of things where it's hard to track, understand that, we need to ballpark it. But if you're going about your day-to-day life, we should be tracking absolutely everything. I had a client one time who wasn't very happy with me because she wasn't losing weight. I'm not losing weight, morning. I says, right, let's have a wee look at your NutriCheck, we'll do a wee deep dive into that. Turns out she was tracking Monday to Thursday, but didn't want to track Friday, Saturday or Sunday because she normally gets a wee takeaway. So that's how she wasn't losing fat. Alright, so it's pure obvious, pure basic, but we need to be tracking everything that goes in our mouth. If we're eating it, we need to be weighing it and then inputting it into the app. If you need any help with this, then please just reach out, me or Claire will be able to help you that, no bother. Right, water. Do you need to track it? NutriCheck has a function that you can track it. You don't really need to track it as such, but we're just aiming for as much water as possible. 3 litres a day is plenty. Get a big bottle, fill it up, oh it's empty, fill it up again, make sure you do that 2 or 3 times a day, and that's it. More water equals more steps because you'll be back and forward to the toilet more often than you would like, but water's good for you. I'm a diluting juice kind of guy, but if you like water then go for it, as long as it's sugar free, unflavoured, and a wee bit of fizz if you like. Right, weight's the big one for some people. They're emotionally attached to that number on the scale, and they don't like weighing themselves frequently. For some people, they weigh themselves quite often and they're upset when they don't see changes as quickly as they would like. Look, you don't need to weigh yourself every day, but you need to weigh yourself frequently to make sure that the stuff that you're doing in the gym and in the kitchen is making progress and you're losing fat. We need to take an average of week 1, compare that to an average of week 2. I've shown you how to work it out there. So you take your weight on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, for instance, add them together and then divide by 3 because there's 3 numbers. That will give you the average. We're then going to compare that average to last week. It's the most basic way of doing it. Stop getting worked up with the number on the scale. It's probably going to go up. It's probably going to go down through the week. That's absolutely normal. So to do with water retention, sodium intake, carbohydrate intake, and all the womanly functions of the day as well. So just take the number, note it in your phone, send me it, or work at an average so we can compare to last week's. Right. Next, progress pictures demonstrated by a lovely model, yours truly. So progress pictures, we need to be seeing progress pictures because if the weight isn't changing, there's a good chance that we're losing fat and gaining muscle. My weight hasn't changed in the past 8 weeks. I've hovered around 91, but I'm losing fat because my progress picture from January to my progress picture in March is totally different, and you can see the changes that have been made. So the scale doesn't really tell the full story. Sometimes progress pictures do that. If you are taking progress pictures, please take a front, a back and a side. I don't need 20 million pictures, I just need what you can see on the screen there. Please, ideally, put your phone on a tripod at chest height, across the room from you, with the light, so the window would be away from you, facing you. Don't stand in the window, for instance, so we can get natural lighting. And use the rear camera, ideally, because the selfie camera flips things and also is not the best camera. So the rear camera, get somebody else to take them for you if you have somebody to help you with that. Alright. Next is body sizes. So if you've been a client of mine since pre-Christmas, then in your Christmas gift pack I gave you all a wee tape measure along with your hoodies made by Megan. There's a wee tape measure in there as well, so that should be used every month just to measure your hips, waist, chest, thigh and upper arm. No tensing, hips are around the belt line, waist is around the belly button, chest is across the nipples, thigh is just above the knee. And again, sometimes the scale isn't moving, sometimes we can't quite see what we want to see in the progress pictures. Here we are, the third metric that will show us the difference. And that's the scale. You might be the exact same weight, you might not look much different in the mirror, but if you are a jean size smaller, we will take it as a win, and something's working because we're losing fat, building muscle, and we're not really changing weight, so that can sometimes be a good thing. Right, sleep. Do you need to track it? No, I don't really care what your circadian rhythm is like, but if you do have a decent smartwatch and you wear it at night, it will track your sleep. But what we're aiming for is to go to bed at the same time and wake up at the same time every day, 7 days a week. We're aiming for 79 hours of quality sleep per night. Poor sleep does affect your energy, recovery and even your hunger levels. If you have a bad sleep, you're most likely to snack and crave the next day. So getting that decent sleep, get the telly off, right, no Netflix, chuck it in the bin with it, and get some decent sleep in you. It'll help you lose fat even quicker. Right, I hope this helps. Look, tracking these metrics might seem that a lot. It's what, one app on your phone, a check-in form once a week, a watch on your wrist. It's all about building these wee habits to get used to this and to get seeing the numbers, what we're aiming for. If you come to me and say, I'm not losing weight, that's the first thing I'm going to ask. Let's have a look at your steps. Let's have a look at your NutriCheck or your MyFitnessPal. Let's have a look at your sleep, your water, your stress levels and all. And if you come to me and say, oh, I'm not getting any stronger, it's the exact same. Right, let's have a look at your food. Do you eat enough to get stronger? Let's have a look at your workout plan. We can dive into that a wee bit more. So if you want to achieve these goals and you're not tracking the metrics that are in line with them, and you come to me and say you're not achieving these goals, I can't really help you unless I have the information available. I can help you build the habit to get that information by just simply wearing a watch, etc. But we need to be tracking these. So let's keep pushing forward, smashing those goals, and have a great weekend. Love you all. Bye bye.